Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of Radio K, I'm gonna be actually reacting not to a comeback of a group, but actually to a special music video for a song that I really liked by a group that has actually become a group that I really like since their last like two or so comebacks, especially with their most recent one, that being the group Victon with the song Flip a Coin. I think at this point it was like, what, 2 months ago? Was it even 2 months ago that I reacted to Victon's album that they released with What I Said? That was a song that I actually really liked, and the album was actually also pretty solid as well, but the one song that was really appealing to me and was what I was looking for through most of the album was this song, Flip a Coin. And when I found out that it has a music video, I obviously wanted to check it out, but I just didn't really have time until now, so now we're gonna be checking it out. And I don't know what to expect for this in terms of a budget for the music video, but I still want to see it because I really like this song. Debatably more than the title track, honestly, because I feel like I've listened to Flip a Coin much more than What I Said, but I like both songs. They're kind of the two sides of the same coin, with this one being more powerful and energetic while being hard-hitting, while What I Said was a little bit, I don't want to say calmer, because it's not really calmer, but I feel like it didn't really reach as high, which is fine because that's not what the song was trying to do, but I'm just saying that it went in a different direction compared to Flip a Coin. And I feel like Flip a Coin just appealed more to what I consider the perfect K-pop song for me. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the music video and see whether I'm going to enjoy it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, they literally have a coin. That's cool. And yeah, I think Victon have been around as a group for quite a while, but honestly it's been like last year, I feel like, and this year that they've actually really started to hit it for me. I like their outfits. I'm pretty sure this guy is the vocalist. He's a vocalist. I don't know, like, you should check out my original reaction to Flip a Coin. Oh my god, this guy's rapping is so goddamn good. He's definitely one of my favorite K-pop rappers, that's for sure. Yeah, this music video is definitely a little low budget, but it's a special video, so I shouldn't really expect anything more than this. But I'm definitely enjoying this. Losing control, flip that coin. This song is so good. I've listened to it so much and it still doesn't get old. I don't know if it's their best song, but it's my favorite song of theirs, that's for sure. Yeah, the dancing is not as hype as I wanted it to be, and it definitely feels like they probably choreographed it themselves. Because it doesn't feel like it's as thought out as the title track choreo, but there's still some really cool moves, especially this one, where it really gets hype. Maybe my standards are just really high because of 80s, I don't know. Yeah, this song is so good. And I honestly am completely fine with this video the way it is. I think more groups should do stuff like this where they just do a low-budgeted performance video for some really good B-sides, because it really doesn't hurt anyone. And it's not like it's even gonna cost that much money, I feel like. Well, it's probably gonna get your group more popularity, I feel like. Like, I feel like most groups can invest, like, I don't know, $1,000 in a performance video like this, and I feel like the benefit of doing that versus the cost, I feel like it's pretty good, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna react to this song a second time because I've already reacted to it before, and I've talked about it before, so you should check that out if you haven't. But I just wanted to check out the music video, and it's not as crazy as I was hoping it was going to be, but it was fine. I enjoyed it. It was fine. I just wish maybe the choreo was a little bit more impactful, but again, it was fine. I like just seeing a music video for a song that I really like, especially when it's a B-side. I feel like good B-sides deserve, however low budget a music video it would be, you know? I don't know, it just adds certain weight to the songs. But yeah, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge thanks to my first ever Patreon on Patreon, Mari Bridgman. If you want to join that person over on my Patreon, you can do that by going down to the description and clicking the link to my Patreon. There is a certain tier for you K-pop fans at which you can join, which gives you the ability to demand me to react to a K-pop album or a K-pop music video, whatever it is you want. Which you can still do also by just commenting down in the comments whether something that you want me to check out, be it an album, a B-side, or a title track of whatever group or whatever. But the difference between the two things is that if you do that on my Patreon, it's a surefire thing that's going to happen. Like, you pay me on Patreon, it's happening as I'm gonna react to whatever you requested me to as soon as possible. While in the comments down below, it's ultimately gonna be up to me. I'll still probably try to give it a shot because most of the time I just like exploring things that I haven't listened to before. But with Patreon, it's just more likely, you know. But it's up to you. But before we end this video, I just want to quickly explain to you something that you might be wondering about, like, why am I dressed the way I am? Why do I look the way I do? And if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you would know the answer already, because back when I started my YouTube channel, I had super long hair and I was dressing femininely in every single video. But for those of you who don't know, which I assume it's most of you, I'm actually transgender. I think I'm more of a non-binary rather than a male to female, because there are quite a few times where I don't really feel like dressing femininely and looking feminine and looking like a girl, and I just want to look like a normal guy. But I feel like in a lot of the time I do want to look feminine. So for the sake of simplicity, I decided to just settle on non-binary, although I definitely really want to be much more feminine than I am right now, like almost like androgynous. But due to my current situation, I'm unable to transition because I still live with my parents. I tried to transition secretly while still living with my parents, but they started noticing that I was looking more feminine and that I obviously had my long hair back then, and they were pressuring me to cut it all the time. And even when I was growing it out, they were constantly pressuring me to not grow it out, and now they are pressuring me to not grow it out again. I'm really unable to transition, and there's no really way out of this situation for me because I can't get a job. I've tried to, but I just can't seem to get any job. And even if I was able to get a job, I wouldn't really be able to transition in my country where I live while working that job, because people here are completely bigoted and they
will harass me, they will bully me, and they probably the employers will probably never even hire me if I actually decided to completely transition. So the only way for me to actually be who I am, who I truly am, is if I actually start being successful with YouTube and start making money off of YouTube, because I don't really have to care about what anybody thinks of me, and I can just be who I want to be and dress however I want and all those stuff. So with all this information and me telling you that I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out, I don't want to make you feel bad about my situation and wanting to manipulate you into helping me out or boosting the subscribers on my channel or anything like that. I ask you if you're able to help me out by donating to my Patreon or donating to my PayPal, which is for that you will have to get in touch with me in the comments down below to set it up properly, because I haven't really done that, because I assume nobody's really gonna want to do that. But if you're able to do that, I would really appreciate it. But again, this is literally the only way for me out. This is the only way out. So yeah, it's completely up to you. If you can't help me out monetarily, then at the very least I think it would be great if you could help out in other ways, like I said earlier, liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and all those other stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to guilt trip you, I'm just explaining to you my situation and hoping that you can help me out. But yeah,
And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I am also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!